Hi Pritam ji. Hi Ketak. Hi Ranu. Hi Ayush ji. Good evening everyone. I am Pawan Laudi, founder and director of stoneworld, and on behalf of Team stoneworld, we welcome you all to our Insta Live series, The Design Talk. stoneworld owns the Central India's biggest showroom of natural stones, where all the products related to floor, wall, and ceiling are displayed live. We work on the concepts which can be customized as per the need of the architect and design and liking of the architects. Customization of any product is key for us, and with an experience of over more than 18 years and dedicated creative team, stoneworld is always there to innovate and create something new in natural stones. I am pretty excited to share that we have launched the Design Talk, an Instagram series which aim to bring new ideas and inspiration from renowned architects and interior designers from all over India. And with their thought process and solution, it can help a lot of people. So on the fifth live session of this series, today we have with us a renowned architect from Bhopal, Akshay Selukar sir, who has designed many prestigious projects pan-India, ranging from hotels and resorts, high-end residential villas, restaurants, commercial properties, and hospitality projects. He works with an aim of mastering all aspects and fulfilling requirement of clients and associates. He is presently Vice Chairman of IIA Bhopal Center, the Indian Institute of Architects, and was the founder chairperson of IIIT Bhopal Chapter, Institute of Interior Designers. He likes to travel as it gives him virtual ideas and inspiration. He has won many national and international awards, and his work has been featured on various architectural and designer magazines. He is GABA award winner for 2 consecutive years. If you talk about the awards he has won, like international awards he has won, like first I would say GABA, the Global Architecture Builder Award 2021 in Dubai. He was nominated for Best Architect in Luxury Hotel. Then again in 2021, Best Interior Designer Residential Sector. And then in 2020 in Dubai also he won the award for Best Architect Luxury Hotel. Nationally, he has also won many awards like ICI Ultratech Innovative Concrete Structure Award in 2021 for hotels and resorts, and the Times of India Architects Conclave Best Architect 2019 Hotels and Resort. His work from time to time has been published in many design magazines like Architectural Digest, IAB, Architect and Interior Designers, Surface Reporter, The Architecture Today, Elle Decor, Building Material Reports, etc. So we welcome Architect Akshay Selukar sir. Let me join him. Sir, if you could please share your joining request, I will. Akshay sir, if you could please send your joining request to me. Yeah. Hi Aditi.
हेलो पवन जी, कैसे हैं? हाउ आर यू?
Just a moment, sir. I am not able to hear you. Am I audible, sir?
Yes, yes. Am I audible?
Yeah. Now you are audible. Yeah.
Okay.
How are you, sir?
I am fine. How is Indore? How are everyone?
I think your voice is not coming, sir.
Actually, phones are coming frequently, so you might get little bit of disturbance. But anyways,
Yeah,
we'll
yeah.
manage. No problem.
No issues, sir. No issues. So, sir, welcome to the show, sir. Insta Live series. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for inviting me. And Stoneworld has always given us unique and wonderful products. So we should be thankful on behalf of entire fraternity to you, Pavanji. So really, you have
Uh,
really created a wonderful store, and I try never to miss your store whenever I come to Indore.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you, sir. All inspiration of you people. You guide us in all the way. So, thank you so much for that, sir. Sir,
Always with you, Pavanji. Yeah.
सर आई स्टार्ट विथ माय क्वेश्चंस सर जैसा हम बात करते हैं कि आप कोई भी प्रोजेक्ट स्टार्ट करते हैं तो एक पूरा एक विजन क्रिएट करते हैं तो मेरा पहला क्वेश्चन है सर हाउ डू यू क्रिएट अ बोर्ड ऑफ विजन बिफोर स्टार्टिंग एनी प्रोजेक्ट आप क्या सोचते हैं सर क्या थॉट प्रोसेस एक माइंड में रहता है आपके तो
Pavanji, start any project, whether it is big, small, depending upon the scale. See, the most important thing is the client brief. You have to understand that you are working for him, not for yourself. Of course, your ideas, your thought process are important, but the flexibility of design has to be there. So to create that flexibility, you need to understand the requirement, and according to that, you need to create your mood board, your list of requirements, and then you have to proceed. So that is something very important. Then local context is very important. Like if I'm doing some project in Rajasthan, so that context is important. If we are doing in Indore or Bhopal, so that context is important. So gathering all the ideas with clients, with your thought process, your team, your survey, physical survey, and cultural survey. According to that, you have to create list of all the details, and then you can reach somewhere. So that is something which I feel that it is important. Initial survey is very important, and the local context is very important. Climate, local context is very important. If these 4 5 things are weaved well, you can actually create some unique designs. This is, I cannot elaborate in a longer way. In a short way, I can explain you that these are few things which are very important. Climate is very important. Requirement of client is very important. The local context is very important, whether it is culture or whether it is the climate, approach, accessibility. These are few things which are always important in my design at least.
लोकल जो आप बात करें सर लोकल कॉन्टेक्स्ट जो है वो मतलब आपके हिसाब से काफी इंपॉर्टेंट है इसमें क्योंकि अगर आप
Yes,
ट्रेडिशनल बात
otherwise एक project foreign element हो जाएगा. It will not be part of that environment. It will be a foreign thing which you have designed somewhere else and kept it. So if you see global trends, people are following global trends. Still, they try to create the local context. Like a glass building cannot be in a harsh climate. But if you want to give it, then that climatic consideration has to be there. So in that way, I'm saying.
Sir, what basic difference do you feel while working on a high-end resort project as compared to residential project? जब हम बात करते हैं रेसिडेंशियल वर्सेस हाई एंड रिजॉर्ट, तो आपके हिसाब से क्या डिफरेंस है सर?
See, we are observing a shift in the behavior of designing of resorts and bungalows. Now resorts are becoming more like your home. And of course, villas and bungalows, they are touching new heights, new requirements are coming up, especially after a long like COVID scenario. People have understood that how important your home is. So, if I talk about residential project, the scenario, the behavior has changed completely, and now people are coming up with variety of requirements, variety of ideas. Hygiene is very important. Now hotels and developers, they are selling their property with the help of hygiene. They are marketing. They are keeping hygiene as their marketing tool. And trends is something which again depends upon the typology of the environment and the site conditions. But yes, nowadays uh, colors are very important in designing. Stone is playing very important role, at least in our designing. Natural materials, warm mood boards. So these are few elements with which you create new trends. Social media is also very important nowadays. It is affecting your design. People are getting more and more educated, so you have to update yourself in terms of requirement, pattern, future design, futuristic trends. These are few things which are important, and in future you will see the minimalistic approach. People are accepting minimalistic approach. They want open, airy rooms, less furniture, more windows, more opening, more inside, outside, inside connections. So these are few trends which is in practice nowadays, and I'm sure most of the designers and architects they are also following the same thing.
सर आपने इसमें बोला कि आप पीपल हैव लाइकिंग लाइक जो रिजॉर्ट्स हैं दे आर मोर लाइक अ होम.
See, in
कंफर्ट
few
जोन.
years, in last 2.5 years, I've observed that a new trend of tourism industry has developed, and many people are describing the trend as revenge tourism. Because for 2 years you were locked inside your house, so now people want to go outside, they want to spend their time. People are going from 1 month, 2 months. एंड पहले क्या होता था पवन जी, किसी टूरिस्ट लोकेशन पे या फॉरेस्ट में या जो भी आपकी लोकेशन है वहां पे अगर कोई जाते थे तो your perception of resort and hotel was different. The idea was to get a good room where you can spend a comfortable time, and then you will go around and see that locations, tourist spot. But now people don't want to move here and there. They want a property where they can spend quality time then and there only. So
Yeah.
that this shift of approach of people, they don't want burden, they don't want to travel much, they want to spend most of the. I'm not talking about everyone, but this is a trend which we are following. Now client comes to us and he wants to give a in-house solution, that if someone is coming in their property, they should stay there for 2 or 3 days and they should not go outside the property. They want customer to spend maximum time inside the property. So for
Yeah.
that reason, many activities like sports activities, the adventure tourism, health, wellness, all these activities are being incorporated in a larger perspective. So this is how trend is changing. We are doing many projects where we are trying to add different activities which are catering, which are for small children to adults, old age persons, so that everyone enjoy that property. You will not believe, now we are designing few resorts, and every cottage has got a servant quarter. because now people are traveling with their maids and servants, so they want their maids or servants to stay with them, yet to maintain privacy. So this is how the trends are changing.
Super. Sir, every project says some story, different story. So how do you provide different stories to different projects that you handle?
Uh, I will again jump to my, like what you asked earlier, that now it's a time of social media and people want to express their travel journey, their experiences to public. So it becomes very important that people say good things about your project, your design, their experience. So it is not only one thing which through which you create a story. Like if you create a resort in a jungle, it's obvious that people are coming to experience that jungle experience. So you cannot break that rule. You have to understand that a jungle has to be a jungle, and with that design, there are many factors which are including which are in hospitality industry. But I will not go into those details. So that experience, that memory, that cultural context, the localization, basically. See, everyone has got good facilities, infrastructure in their house. So when they want to go outside for a break, definitely he or she wants something different. So if your design is not providing those things, that that luxury can be a normal thing for them. So unless and until you don't give that experience, the story, whatever you have created, is of no use. So
Very
that
good.
context is very important, experience is very important, organic publicity is very important. So when your design is organic in nature, more user friendly, hygienic, see, to create a story, you don't need to do different things. You just do simple thing, but in a very good way, properly designed, light ventilation. The basic design principle has to be followed. That's what I will say.
Very true, sir. Very true. Sir, how important is landscaping in resort designing, and how do you create a different mood in landscaping in your projects?
See, not only in resort, in every project, landscaping is the key factor. And you would have been observing in your like projects in Indore and nearby. Now people are hiring landscape architects, designers, especially to create that type of aura which supports your design, which gives that calmness. See, climate is changing drastically, and in this month, in April month, like I'm in Bhopal, we have never faced such hot temperature. So I can say landscaping, greenery, green cover has to be the most important part of not only my project but every project. And now landscaping designing has changed. Now people want more of a raw landscaping rather than the finished and decorative landscaping. So we personally prefer raw and natural organic pattern of landscaping,
Okay.
which supports our project, and we give feedback to client as well. As if someone is associated with us in project, we give the same feedback to them. So so it is important, you cannot escape landscaping. And even if a project is small, try to create small pockets, small corners. See, if there is a room and you put a small plant, so that small plant changes the entire environment of that room.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
same is the case when you design a building or a resort or a bungalow and there is a good landscaping. It is an add-on feature, and it is very important.
How does stone and other natural material help you in your idea of luxury project?
I will call stone as a sensational material because it creates a different mood. And I can understand this question. I was expecting this question from you because you are one of the pioneer of stone industry. And see, just the background which you are keeping in your picture, it is of stone, and the
Yeah.
way and that mood, it is the ambience it is giving to your background is amazing. So I don't need to explain much because Stone is a natural material and it lasts forever, and it is environmental friendly. It gives clean surfaces, it is easy to maintain. Of course, there are few limitations of stone which you need to understand in designing, but stone is very important. Not only in flooring, but now people are cladding their walls. They are making tables, chairs, corners with stone. Stone is being used in a very larger quantity. Other than your showroom, I have visited few plants in India where amazing work is being done on stone. Especially the texture, the feel, the touch and feel is different of stone.
A
It
lot of
really gives
value addition
wonderful.
done on stones
It
nowadays.
is a value addition. It is a value addition, and it is timeless. See a stone which you apply. We are observing buildings from years and years. When you travel to say Europe or even in India, wherever you go, you when you see two buildings, one is of glass and one is of stone. So you are more passionate to a stone building or stone architecture. That is the reason, because it gives very soothing effect to your eyes. It looks more evolved rather than created, I will say.
Sir, what trends do you think can become a classic in resort designing interiors?
In coming trends, the 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 architectural characters which our old houses were having. Now we are trying to design cottages, resorts in a little bit vernacular style of designing in a modern way. So verandas, courtyards, balconies, terraces are few characters which I consider more of classical or vernacular, and now we are following those trends in our design and making our project much more connected to outside and inside. So this is how a classical trend of designing a resort or a hotel um, can be executed. And you will see this thing in coming projects. Like verandas are becoming very important in resort. Earlier, when you used to go to a resort, generally you see a corridor, then there is a connecting passage which connects to your room, even if it is a business hotel or a resort. But now you will see a lot of courtyards, open spaces, pauses. Then the linearity is being vanishing. Now you see the zigzag, the jill and gel of the spaces. So these are few trends which now people want, and it's not that architects are creating this. This is in trend now,
Okay.
and many projects which we are doing, we're trying to create all those typical old architectural style of planning into our projects.
सर लास्ट हम लोगों ने जब पांडव रिट्रीट पे काम किया था तो आई वुड लाइक टू शेयर योर एक्सपीरियंस व्हाइल वर्किंग ऑन दैट प्रोजेक्ट पांडव रिट्रीट पचमढ़ी.
Thank you, Pawanji. You have supplied material there, and the outcome is really amazing. See, that is a very different type of project. A very small plot of 5,000 square feet was given to us, and Pachmadi is one of the most popular tourist destination in India. And the problem with Pachmadi is it's a military area, Kant area. So there is a lot of restriction of construction, dismantling, and our plot was having 8 to 10 mango trees, very huge, big mango trees. So the entire design, those mango trees were inspiration to us because you cannot cut it, and we never thought of cutting it. So fitting our designing in between those empty spaces was a challenge. To convert or to make it more profit friendly or a revenue generating model, we were requiring at least 12 rooms, because less than 12 rooms the revenue won't the client won't have earned much from it. So that was the biggest challenge, and in a small property where you have very less space, you actually need to utilize every inch of the space. So if you
Yeah.
see that project, unfortunately, I'm not able to show the pictures, but maybe next time we'll try to show some slides. So when you see that picture, every corner, every natural context of that site has been utilized, whether it is the terrace, whether it is the existing mango trees. Uh, um, like we were not able to give pool, so we converted rooftop into the pool area. So in that way, the project is very good. A small project, that project has taught us that a small site can also be converted into a very premium, very interesting design. And we have used a lot of artwork there. So yes, I will say it is featured in El Decor also.
Yeah, yeah, we just saw that also.
So the experience was good, and execution was a big challenge there, because you don't get anything there. Even for a nail, you have to go to, like, say, a nearby district, and then you have to bring. So that was the challenge. But yes, it was a quite learning. We are doing two more resorts there, but they
Okay.
are big,
In
big.
Pachmani,
Yes, yes,
in Pachmani, sir? Okay.
yes, yes.
And sir, one more, almost 3 to 4 years back, you also designed this Layers or resort in Madai. It was like featured in all the magazines and people
Yes,
like
yes.
appreciated a lot about it. So I would
Lehersa
like
was
also
our first project. Lehersa was our first project in a resort type of setting, because we
okay,
earlier used to do more of business hotels and commercial hotels. So that was a 2 acre land. Earlier we were given 1 acre, then one more acre was purchased. So if you see
okay,
that property, half of the land is empty for, say, future expansion, and half is utilized. There we have followed all those things which we have discussed earlier. A lot of local stone, wood, bamboo, and concrete were infused in the design. Uh, that location has got very, very good panoramic view of river. That was something which we tried to use. Every room has got two views. One is the pool view and one is the river view, with all modern amenities. And I will say that project is different in a way, because it is located in a jungle, but our site was not having any type of forest or nothing. We were having only view of river. So we
okay.
tried to break that monotony of the typical forest resort, and we converted into a more of a luxury modern building. So yes, it was a very good experience, and the project has really come up nice, nice.
Sir, anything you would like to say to the budding designers about like what experiences they
See,
can?
even I am learning, and I too learn a lot from young designers, and I think they are doing very well. So just stick to your passion, follow trends, um, and this is a very good profession. So try to be loyal to this profession. That's what I can say. And
Great.
anything, if help required from my side, I'm always there. Anyone I'll always open for them.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. This was a wonderful session with you. Very valuable inputs we have got. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you, Pawanji. And I will like to congratulate you for coming up with such a beautiful store. And I will invite you to Bhopal to try to open one more store in Bhopal, because many a times we are not able to come to Indore.
Yeah, yeah, sir.
So you will get good clients here also.
I'm
A lot of good
definitely
and big
looking
projects are
forward.
coming here also. So just try to
Definitely looking forward to
open
it,
up
sir.
a vanilla store type of thing here.
Sir, one of our visitor has complimented about this project about Lehersa, one of the best
Thank
resort
you.
of times.
Thank you. Thank you.
So thank you so much, sir. It was
Thank you.
pleasant.
Thank you for inviting me, Pawanji, and we'll meet you soon. Okay.
Thank you, sir. Bye
Thank
bye.